Welcome back to AB Squared. I am Jeremiah. This is the Alleged Bored Bigots, and today we're going to continue our theme on dismantling dogmas, pursuing truth, and defending hope. That's the theme of today. Defending hope. Last time we talked about dismantling, what was it, despair?
Yeah, despair.
That's right. We were talking about despair and how despair is a lack of hope, and a lack of hope is simply not looking forward into the future, not having something to acquire, no goals, really. So how do you defend something like hope? How can you protect that? We have a simple answer, a possible one, because here in ABC, we're not trying to tell you what to do, what not to do. We're actually going on a journey of trying to figure out truth.
In ABC?
ABC. Is that what I said?
Yeah.
ABC.
So we're libtards now.
We are now libtards. And as libtards, we will tell you a relativistic answer that will get you relativistically somewhere that you relatively want to be.
Relative
To the relativeness.
I like that.
No, but the only way to defend truth, hope, is the first word most kids learn, apart from their parents. No.
ASMR. No. Namaste.
No, sensei. No. No.
Give me rice.
Give me right. No. We not doing that. No, never. Never doing. So what do I mean by no? Why does no matter? Why are we saying that is the way to defend hope, defend the future, defend tomorrow, overcome despair, find truth? It's only by saying the magical word no. Because it's a refusal to adhere to dogma. It's a refusal to submit to despair. It's standing up. And this is something, again, we're not preaching at you guys if you're tuning into this. This is something we're experiencing. This is something we're experiencing in the studio. This is something we're experiencing in our personal lives. It's people come to us and they tell us, you have to, you must, you shall. Do you deny? And we're all like, no, we're not playing your games anymore. And this can be applied literally to everything in your life, in everything in the world, and everything in your workplace life, personal life. But it has to be saying no to the right things. You can't just go around being like, no, like some kind of dick. You have to discern truth, discern what stands against truth, and say no to it. Don't submit to it. So let's get some examples. The best application, let's just do examples for the rest of this thing. What about, let's take Trump, right?
No.
Okay. Let's take Hillary.
No.
Darn it. Let's take...
No.
See,
you guys see how much this works?
It frustrates... It frustrates what? It frustrates something that's trying to acquire something else. And when you have things that are trying to acquire something from your life, they're trying to sap the energy out of you, they're trying to sap the hope out of you, just say no.
No, but yeah, bring up an example of Trump, though. He has quite a few of those.
Well, the greatest one he did right now, let's go back
if
earlier.
we can find a video, I'll pull up the video.
Okay, let's go back earlier.
If we can find one.
Find a video and you can put it in and cut me for a second. Show a video of him refusing the Paris Peace Accords.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The whole world. Here, I'll wait real quick. The whole world was like, hey, if you don't give us billions of dollars and trillions of dollars of your taxpayers from America to give it to the rest of the world through our Paris Climate Accord, the whole world's going to end in 10 years and we're all going to die. And Trump was like, no. You don't get to steal from the future people and the future dreams of Americans so you can line the pockets of all the things you think you want in the UN. No. People are like, you have to go to war with North Korea. They're going to go crazy and blow everyone up. No.
I think the best example is with Obama. It worked really well with him. But you're not an American. No. You weren't born here. No.
I mean, that's literally what he did. He goes,
I was.
He goes, no, I was.
You were born in where
Kenya.
Kenya. No.
Later on, he said, no, I'm an American. Then after he's out of office, he goes, my Kenyan brothers. Well, it turns out I was Kenyan. Ha ha, joke's on you.
Your wife is a man.
No, she's not. Michael, how would I describe Michael? Michael is a strong, independent man. Woman. That's the word. Yes, Michael is not have a penis. Michael is a woman. And these are not my adopted daughters. These are my fruit of the looms.
We're also 6 minutes into this, and I just realized I haven't put the lights up, so we're just going to go Vsauce the whole time.
Let's go Vsauce. Vsauce. Welcome. No, but here's the thing. Not just giving examples of presidential stuff. What about hope for the future? Last time I talked about getting families, right? Having kids, getting friendship, building careers. What are some dogmas that stand against that? You can't afford a baby. A baby is just going to be a burden. No, we'll find a way. That's what men should be doing, just so you know. If you're a man out there and you want to procreate or you want to have fun and you think you've produced a child, the correct answer to anything that comes in the way of that child in life is no. We're not able to afford it. No, I'll find a way. And get off your couch and go to work. Get a job, find a way. Oh, well, this baby's going to be in love. No, I'm going to find a way to love it. That same thing with that's honestly what rape survivors do. That's what PTSD war vets do. People who overcome, they simply say no to despair. When they're like, but this baby is the spawn of that evil act. He's like, no, this is my baby. I'm going to define what happens in my life. The PTSD, but you suffered such traumas in the military. No, I have a lot of moral wounds, but I'm going to work through it. I'm going to figure out, I'm going to go cut down trees or go dig trenches or figure something out to keep moving forward. People who give in to despair, like take anyone who commits suicide, right? That's a cowardly act of giving in to despair. It's not standing up, having the balls say, no, you're a demon on my shoulders that will not win. Because everyone has these thoughts in their life. Everyone gets burdened down by despair. That's why we're talking about it. It's not like, oh, you're making fun of my suicidal thoughts. Like, dude, everyone's had a thought where it's like, wow, this day is really shitty. And then 5 seconds later, like, good thing I love myself. And they move on. Why? Because if you don't love yourself and overcome the despair and laugh at it, literally look at it and be like, no, you don't have control over me, then you're going to be overcome by it.
But you literally can't love yourself without truth. And then, obviously, whatever, for those non-Christians out there, you're going to do your own thing. But for Christians, we can love ourselves because we have faith.
Faith in what?
In Jesus and God.
Right.
We really, love is nothing without that.
Yeah, and here's
that's a whole nother video we can do, but like, still.
But it's the same thing. Faith is the substance of things hoped for. Mm-hmm. So in other words, if you don't believe in the truth, if you don't believe in the future you want to make for yourself, if you don't believe, and this isn't some morally altruistic, third heaven, if you believe it, it'll happen. No, it's if you don't believe truth, hey, if I work hard, I can build something. If you don't do that, then you're not going to build anything in your life. You're just going to be overcome by the despair and everything going on around you. And that's kind of the main thing is this next dismantling dogma segment, because that's really what we're trying to do. How do you dismantle the dogma of despair in your own life? Start saying no to the things, the lies around you. You're not pretty enough. You should kill yourself. High school. No. Screw you. I'm beautiful in the eyes of my Creator. I'm going to figure out a way to live my life and make myself better. Just know.
This is also pretty important, though. Like, loving yourself is very dangerous because if you love yourself because of yourself, then you're just going to screw yourself over.
Yeah. You don't want to become a narcissist. You don't
Narcissus.
Oh, well, that was his name, Narcissus. He looked into the water and saw his own reflection in the water, and he fell in love with himself. Yeah. And what happened? The water looked into his eyes, saw the reflection of the water, and fell in love with itself. And what happened is they both fell into each other, and they both drowned. Except the water happened to stay alive because personification and Greece.
Water's also pretty powerful.
It's just Poseidon.
It really is. Look at the flood.
Tears. The flood. That was a good time.
It destroyed everything.
Good times. Wiped out a lot of bad nonsense, I tell you.
Yeah.
But the moral of the story is, don't love yourself for yourself. Love yourself because of what you are either going to become or what you were created to be. That's the thing is you have to understand your purpose. And so that's why breaking down the dogmas of the lies around us, start saying no. Evolution says we evolved from billions of trillions of years of goop. No, that doesn't make sense.
Don't talk about my friend that way.
Goop or evolution?
Yes.
Okay.
They're the same thing, aren't they?
Pretty much. You're just a measly speck floating through space. No. Look, Bill Nye and Neil deGrasse Degrassi. You guys have like a bachelor's of science and been like told your
actually
punchlines?
like Neil though. He's pretty funny.
He's funny, but he's funny like a clown is funny. He's not funny like a scientist should be funny.
Well, no scientist is really funny if you think about it.
Dude, Tesla was hilarious. He's like, hey, here, pull my finger. 7 billion joules of electricity. I mean, it's funny.
Was he really a scientist, or was he just some crazy human that was trying to do something cool?
Same thing nowadays.
Yeah, true.
No, but the thing is like,
The thing is like the damn
Did you just have a stroke?
yes. Do you smell toast? Is that Kwasibi? Kwasibi?
Oh no, not again. We already did this twice.
Oh, darn it. No, I'm just kidding. No, just say no. No.
No.
When people come and tell you lies, your parents, your family, if they're like, you must believe this or else, just be like, no, I'm going to seek truth. I'm going to seek objective, observable reality that doesn't change over time, and I'm going to apply that to my life. I'm going to see what lies are around me and be like, nah, bro, I'm good. I'm good, bro.
You know, something I actually should probably, I think it should be clarified though, is like the whole love yourself thing. Mm-hmm. Sounds weird, but it makes sense. You can't be selfish when you love yourself. You have to love who you are and like what you've been given. Mm-hmm. That's why people get so depressed and then they have these suicidal thoughts, because they don't love what they've been given, because they always look at the negatives. But if you love yourself and you're being selfish and you don't love others, now you're just an ass.
Right. There's a verse that says, in everything give thanks. Mm-hmm. Right? Or it says, give thanks, and with prayer and thanksgiving in your heart, let your request be made known to God, right? The whole purpose of loving yourself is to be thankful. Mm-hmm. You can't be thankful to yourself about yourself because you did nothing for yourself. You didn't create yourself. You didn't design yourself. The most you do is get out of your bed and just function. You have to be thankful for what you were designed to do.
I can barely get out of my bed.
That's true, dude. Work days.
Yeah, a Tempur-Pedic. Super squishy.
I hate you. Dude, my mattress, I dropped it, and now like the springs are bulging out. It's terrible. But
wait, how did you drop your bed?
I had to rearrange everything, and it's on this like loft bed.
You just dropped your bed.
Yeah, life is hard, I tell you. No, but the point of this is don't love yourself for yourself. Be thankful. Have Thanksgiving. And love what you are love those around you, basically. Love what you can do for others. Love what you're created to do for yourself as well. Be like, hey, I can build myself a better tomorrow. And a better tomorrow for those around me. And it's not this big, kumbaya, put everyone else is so much greater than me and I suck. But no, don't be self-abasing. Like, accept yourself for who you are. This is the biggest problem, and we covered this back during the LGBT thing. The whole trans. If you believe the lie that it's like, I'm not my body, I'm this other, just say no. No. You are the body you've been dealt. That's who you are. Love yourself for it. You don't have to cut yourself up on a chopping block in order to make yourself more acceptable to yourself. Just be you. Don't try to alter you to just fit every narrative. Anyway, just say no. Say no to lies around you. Say no to abortion. Say no to trans. Say no to pumping hormones into kids. Say no to needless wars. Let's not go to war in Venezuela because they messed up their economy. Let's be like, no. Let's not go to war in the Middle East and another place because they're like, he called us terrorists and a mean name. The president or prime minister or God king of Iraq called us terrorists. It's like,
wasn't it Iran?
Oh, whatever. We're going to get them both confused. They should really just rebrand. One of them should just be like, we are now called Karakistan. Oh, is that already a thing?
I thought that's already a thing, I think, right?
Nebula. Call one of yourselves Nebula. Just be like, Iran will now henceforth be called Nebula. It'd be like, you won't be able to mix up Nebula and Iraq anymore. You know what I mean? Know what I mean?
I ran and I rack.
I ran into the rack, if you know what I'm saying.
You're an idiot.
No.
No.
No. Just bing. No. But like, no to needless wars. No to injecting yourself with a bunch of chemicals. No to hormone blockers for children. No to abortion. No to stupid politics where they're like, let in everybody, kick out everybody. Just no. No to higher taxes. No to California putting stuff higher gas tax and then being like,
Let's investigate why gas prices have gone up.
All right, think
Just
about this. Off topic,
we're at
obviously.
15
but
minutes, just so you know.
yeah, I know.
Okay, we're going
I
long.
know. I have a timer on my computer.
What? Okay, keep going.
No, the reason why the gas went up is because all these stupid people voted no on Proposition 6,
What was that for?
California. That was to either lower or completely eliminate the gas tax. And because everyone said no on that, that gave Newsom or whoever the hell it is more power to raise it to however high he wants. He can raise it like $3 if he feels like it.
Yeah, no, here's the thing.
Like, that's the horrible thing about it.
We all just need to look at these stupid people taking our money and just be like, no. We're not going to go to colleges where we're going to have to spend $800,000 million into debt so we can get jobs in liberal arts interpretive dance with sex farting. That's not a thing. Just no.
Yeah.
No to gas taxes. By the way, this income tax thing, just so you guys
Oh my
know,
gosh.
we all work. If taxes are supposed to discourage a certain action, why are you taxing my work? Doesn't that discourage me from working? Just no to taxes in general. Like, let's have another Boston Tea Party. Just kidding. No violence. Don't tag this and take it down. Hashtag pay your taxes.
You just said don't tag this and then you tagged it.
You know what I mean. Anyway, this is AB squared. Say no.
No.